The launch game of the Wednesday League. Is there to be a hero on the day? And so at last, the big day has dawned. The Forest High School, in more than 5 decades of history, has hosted some fine sporting occasions, but few as eagerly awaited as the eventual launch of the 2020 Wednesday League. The Forest Originals, the favourites, the charges of Mrs. Hilary Dawson in their black strip, captained by Rory Sarkis in the number 10 role and lining up in a notional 4-2-3-1 formation. Good availability enables them to start Dutch-born Sam de Groot on the bench. Beware the goal-scoring prowess of rugby league star Nathan Render. North Sydney select under Mrs. Bethany Sweeney wear white. Englishman Jude Dolan leads from the front in a team which, given 2 or 3 key absentees, has had to loan Moosty Hill from the Originals. He slots into central defence in a 4-3-3 formation. The feeling is that these guys will need to play beyond themselves to have a real chance here. And so at last we are underway. The Forest Originals, all in black, get us started. Here's Vilnius from deep for the Originals, building with patience. Coleman. Sarkis has won this well, and he's played a peach of a pass here into the channel of Luke Brown, who's battered the base of the post. There's Sarkis, heaved away by lonely Moosty Hill. Terrific front foot start this from the Originals, who've come as close as anyone to scoring. Desperate clearance by Hill. Hill. Oh, what a sweet turn that is. And what a purposeful run this is. He wants to take them all on. This is quite a surge from Moosty Hill, who just ran into too much traffic. Lifted away by Vilnius. On the counter here is Sarkis, and Sarkis could go all the way. It's Sarkis, it's 1-0 the Originals. Rory Sarkis with a captain's goal, just past the half-hour mark. And what a finish it was. Hill dispossessed by Vilnius, whose ball out of defence was an absolute gem. Sarkis kept his wits about him and slotted it neatly in at the near post. And the Originals are ahead. Cameron Taylor with the goal kick. Vilnius offering himself short, but oh no, he's given it away here to Jude Dolan, who scores the simplest of goals. It is a gift from Cameron Taylor. Breakdown in communication between keeper and centre-half. Heads in hands, but Dolan has snatched an equaliser for Northern Sydney Select, and we are back where we started. Ready to pounce. He did what needed to be done. On a plate for him, and it's 1 each. Harris. Decent ball that, and Nicholas Seal is onto it. He's got Hill to get beyond. He's got beyond Moosty Hill. Seal's hit, but Hill caught him up and flicked his ankle, and that, I think, will be a penalty. Moosty Hill had been outwitted, was not going to make up the ground. Seal about to dispatch the shot when Hill caught him from behind, and the referee had next to no option. And unsurprisingly, also, Hill has to see yellow for that. Seal has picked himself up, dusted himself down, and taken the responsibility from 12 yards and converts with cool. An immaculate penalty from Nicholas Seal, and the Forest Originals have their lead back. An entirely uncontroversial penalty, dispatched with simplicity, and it's 2-1. So Northern Sydney Select getting the second half started with a game to chase here. They have the deficit to make up after what was a truly eventful first half. This is Burkhoff contesting possession with Nathan Render. Quite a battle that. Burkhoff again in a tight spot. Renda turning out of trouble, but then finding trouble in the person of Herman, who's played it up here towards Dolan. Vilnius got between striker and ball, but has rolled it catastrophically beyond his own goalkeeper, inadvertently to equalise for Northern Sydney Select. A lamentable own goal from Marcus Vilnius, looking to deal with the ever-present threat of Jude Dolan, who was running onto an immaculately weighted pass. Taylor and Vilnius on different wavelengths. And though the troubles seem to have passed, it turns out to be 2-2. North Sydney Select looking to play out from the back here. Back on level terms and hungry for more. Dolan's played it early. Renda's tackling back here. He's doing so pretty ruggedly, and he has conceded a penalty. He's going to have his name taken. He must have known it was coming. It was not a tidy challenge at all by Renda. Arms and legs everywhere. He's in the book, and his team can go behind to Dimitrov, who fired in an absolute beauty. Top corner, nobody saves those. Alex Dimitrov with absolute certainty. And extraordinarily, having been chasing the game for much of the game, North Sydney Select find themselves 3-2 up. It's a beautiful penalty. Inside the last quarter of an hour now, game right on the edge. Here's Sarkis battling with everything he's got for the Originals. Prepared to take one on. He's away from one, he's away from two, he's away from three here, Rory Sarkis. He has scored a sensational goal. An absolutely staggering individual effort from the Forest Originals skipper, who did it all by himself. You will not see better than that. Sarkis just prepared to take it on, left three of them in his wake, and from a tightish angle, picked out the postage stamp in the top corner, and it is 3-3. Sarkis looking to dictate here. Rolled in for Coleman. Coleman rode one challenge and played it on for Luke Brown. Sylvania saves, good, safe hands. And gets rid in a hurry. Last 2 minutes of the game. Is there to be a hero on the day? 3-3 and all to play for here. Fantastically contested football match. Will we get a winner? Seal, Sarkis, sweet turn, real drive. Determination, lovely ball carrier, Sarkis. Away from the first tackler. Held up and supported by O'Neill and Neshi. There's O'Neill. Sarkis again. O'Neill had a touch. Sarkis had a shot. It's Kaninoff Schwartz. And the referee, though the ball has ended in the net, has awarded a penalty here. As we go into the 90th minute. This is quite an intervention by the official. See what happened here when Sarkis eventually got the shot away. Riley Schwartz was in the path of that shot. In all truth, couldn't do a great deal to get out of the way of it. But the referee has taken a dim view and what's more has sent off Riley Schwartz for what he must deem to have been deliberate handball in the last minute of the game. That is so hard on the poor young defender. At such close quarters. And now, with what is likely to be the last kick of the game, Rory Sarkis has won it. Drama in the extreme. Controversy too. They will be rowing about that for weeks and months to come. Sarkis dispatched the kick. The clock has ticked over 90. And Forest Originals are 4-3 up. A last desperate throw of the dice from Northern Sydney Select. If something's going to happen, it's got to happen now. Hacked urgently away by those in black who await the final whistle, which is now forthcoming, and they can celebrate at the end of one of the most remarkable matches you could ever have imagined. A game full of penalties, dramas, own goals, catastrophes, controversy, and in the end 7 goals, the last and deciding of which from the spot enables the Forest Originals to come away from the launch game of the Wednesday League with an entirely memorable 4-3 win. The final score as they shake hands: Forest Originals 4, North Sydney Select 3.